Welcome. In this video, I want to share 10 pro tips for everyday use of your HUAWEI Watch Ultimate 2. And the first tip is customizing your watch face in order for it to show the key data for you. So don't just use any watch face, but instead you can choose one of the custom ones that are either available in your application on your watch or in the HUAWEI Health application. Basically, depending on the kinds of activity that you want to perform every day, you can set many different watch faces for your watch. You can also navigate for more watch faces in the watch faces store in the device menu in the HUAWEI Health. Most of them are paid for, but you can also find some cool free ones. And if you don't like any of these ones, you can still go back to the to your device menu and select one of the default watch faces. There is a much bigger variety than you have on your watch itself, so you have something to choose from. So yeah, what I meant to say is that you should use a watch face depending on your activity. So just set and customize a face that displays your most used metrics like steps, heart rate, or weather for quick glances throughout the day. The next pro tip is using the X-Stop sensor for rapid health checks. Sometimes, at least a couple of times during the day. So I think if you don't know how to do this, you have to simply place your watch on your wrist. I mean, not place, but wear it, and to make sure that it's worn firmly, and then just hold your finger down on the X-Stop sensor on the right edge of your device, and then hold your finger down on it for like 45 seconds until all of the tests like ECG, SpO2, heart rate, body temperature, stress levels are measured, and you get a report. And you will also this report will be also sent to the HUAWEI Health application for further analytics, so you can check your health trends after a couple of weeks, for example, which is a very useful feature. Next pro tip is programming the physical buttons. For example, this button is by default set to expeditions. However, maybe you're not a hiking type of person, and maybe you don't need an expedition here. Instead, you'd like to have maybe flashlight here. In such case, you have to open the apps menu and scroll down to settings on your watch, and then open settings. No, not this one, settings, and here scroll down to button, open the button menu, and for example, you can change the pressing upper left button from expedition to workout, flashlight, compass, barometer, or something else that you could use. Also learn, maybe that's not for everyone, but take advantage of underwater features if you're a diver or a swimmer, maybe, because basically this is what this watch is all about, mostly about diving, and also golf. Yeah, golf is a very important part of the device's design. But yeah, in the dive menu you can learn about features like you have 3 different dive types that will during which your watch will be providing you safety tips, will tell you about your gas levels, max PO2, and many different things that will make your journey much safer during the diving. And also go to diver communications and enable them if you want to dive with your friends that also have Ultimate watches too. And you can add a new buddy here. You can check the signal of the sonar signal using the above water tests. Here you can send the signal to your friends. I'm not gonna do this because it's way too loud. And I want to scare you with this test. But yeah, that's something you can you have to do with your friends in order for you to set up things like to learn how to send basic commands using sonar signals, and also the underwater SOS messages. So yeah. Yeah, there is a bunch of cool things with diving. This video would be too long if I tried to explain everything about it. But besides, well, below the water surface, you have some features that will support you above it, like the sunflower positioning system. This device uses the ultra-precise multi-satellite GPS for accurate outdoor tracking when running, hiking, or cycling, even in dense forests or urban environments with tall buildings, or in mountains, basically anywhere. And you can take advantage of it actually by using the expedition mode. You can start an expedition, you can mark your position here easily, download the offline maps. That is very important. You can get the offline maps in your application. In the offline maps menu here, your application will first detect the maps that are most essential for you, and so the map of your own region, which is very accurate. And basically using this expedition menu, not only can you check your precise position and precisely and reliably track your route, but you can also check many different things like heart rate, altitude, SpO2 levels, sunset and sunrise info, and also your step, your distance, your waypoints. You can also use this map for backtracking or navigating to any waypoints that you set for yourself. You can also use things like flashlight, barometer, weather, and so what's also very important is storm warning, which are disabled by default, but you can enable them in this menu. So that you can know, so that you know whenever there is a storm incoming. And so let me end this expedition without even starting it. Also, adjust health alerts and monitoring frequency on your HUAWEI Watch, in your HUAWEI Health application. To do that, you have to go to Health Monitoring and select which health alerts and monitoring frequency you prefer. For example, for heart rate, you can use even the real-time heart rate checking or smart heart rate checking if you want to reduce battery stress. No, I don't know. Impact on your battery. Now, for all the things that you have on your watch, like SpO2, high altitude adaptation, which is disabled by default, but if you like to hike, especially in mountains, then I definitely think that you should enable this this feature. Also enable the HUAWEI True Sleep for better sleep tracking, and also monitor your emotional well-being, since it's a simple application on this watch, but still the purpose of it is what matters. So what you have to do is simply wear your watch for the entire day, and then after the day is through, you just have to open the emotional well-being and learn more about your emotional well-being, basically your mental state and also the stress levels. You can also enable breathe exercises for yourself to adjust your breath. So if you have anxiety issues, this watch is also a very helpful tool for you. And also there are many ways to monitor your steps on this watch. For example, from the from the watch faces. Watch faces, some watch faces provide this feature for you, or from the from the activity widgets. Where the widgets are available if you swipe your watch face to the right. Here you can find many different things like health insights, and also the weather outside. Also, you can deeply analyze step trends and statistics in the Huawei Health mobile application. And also explore the shortcut gestures. And notifications, which is very important thing. Go to notifications menu and select which notifications will appear on your watch and which you don't really need. And also take advantage of gesture controls, which are available in settings. If you open settings, go to the gesture and gestures. Here at the bottom you can see the list of applications that support gestures, and now let me show you both gestures, and let me quickly show you how they work. So the first gesture is double tapping your thumb and your index finger, and it's used to confirm. And the second gesture is like moving your thumb across your index finger, and it's used to change focus. And so you and here are the here is the list of the apps that used it, and let me show you how they work. For example, in the remote shutter. So whenever you want to take a photo with your phone's camera, you can go to remote shutter and tap right here to take a photo, or you can instead double tap with your two fingers and do the same thing. Okay, and so these were the 10 pro tips for everyday use of your device. I hope that they helped you maximize your productiveness from using this watch, and I really hope that this video helped you. And if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.